Hey kids, this is Dad. This is, I think, the second time I've tried recording this at this point. The first time basically corrupted, and I just wanted to kind of do these recordings so that you guys can have something to look back on and have from me. The reason why I wanted to do this was because I had the thought a couple months ago of, well, what if for some reason I'm gone and you need me, or you want to listen to what I have to say, or something like that. I don't know. I was talking to your grandpa, and he said it would have been fantastic to be able to hear his dad and his thoughts when he was about 25 or so. So it's kind of what I was thinking about doing today, and just kind of talking. So currently, it's just barely 2024. I am currently 24. Currently, we only have the oldest born so far. She's about 1 year old right now. Currently she is just an absolute joy. She makes your mom and I laugh all the time, and she's just so sweet and snuggly. Looking forward to having more and having the rest of you guys come along here in the near future. What I'm currently doing, I'm in my final semester of my bachelor's degree. Today's actually the first day of school, and I've been going over the different requirements and things that they are going to need me to do, and what I'll have to do to get good grades. Outside of that, I've been doing my internship for my bachelor's degree at a place called Northeastern Counseling Center, and that's been going really well. A lot of the people there are just absolutely fantastic. The clients are wonderful, and usually have a really good time there. Other than that, it's looking like I may need to be getting another job here, another source of income for the family. Your mom has been working, and it's been really tough on her, and she just basically needs a break, especially because she's starting her LPN program and becoming a nurse more and more. And so I may need to step up and help out with that. For fun stuff, we've been going to Grandma and Grandpa's, both your mom's parents and mine. And the oldest, she's been having a wonderful time there. And my mom, your grandma, she has been watching the oldest for the most part when your mom and I are taking care of our schooling or work or whatever we need to. And she's been tremendously kind and helpful with that. So if you ever watch this and you're able to, give Grandma a big hug and say thanks for all that she's done. Other than that, your mother and I have been trying to do more dates and stuff, and been watching TV or watching movies with the oldest, and sometimes we play Minecraft together, and Dad's been playing other video games with some of his buddies from high school and growing up. So that's been pretty fun. For our goals for the future, our first and most important one is to pay off our current debts. Right now we obviously have the house payment. Hopefully with the increased income and everything from your mother's schooling and mine, we may be able to pay off our house really quick. We also have about another $20,000 that we owe on siding that I've been strategizing on how we can get that paid down, hopefully this year. And then we just have a couple other lesser debts that we just need to get paid off. Medical bill, and your grandparents helped me get a graphics card for my computer, because I thought that my computer was on the fritz and that was a problem. It wasn't. It was something completely different. It was the hard drives where the operating system is. They had some bad sectors, so essentially it was like reading a book, and some of the pages were torn out, and those were vital, important pages for the whole book to work and to be able to read properly. After we pay off all our debts, we're hoping mainly to buy more duplexes, so that ultimately your mother and I can stay home with you kids more. That's ultimately the goal. We want to be in your lives as much as we possibly can, because more and more I'm at least seeing that kids are needing their parents, and they're not getting the time and the attention that a lot of these kids today aren't getting. Outside of that, I want to try and build my relationship with God more and more every day, so that I can be a good role model for you guys. Because both your grandma and grandpa, for me growing up, they made a concerted effort to be a part of the church, and to be kind to others, to stop and help whenever there were individuals in need. And I want to try and do the same thing and provide that same example for you guys. Other than that, I want to try and consistently make these kind of videos for you guys, so that you'll always have them, whether or not I'm here or if I'm gone or wherever you are in life, that you can at least have something and have some advice from Dad to always come back to, and to look on, and to have a more concrete place to go when you're needing advice or you're kind of lost in life. Because a lot of time life, we're going to run through it, and more and more as I get older, I realize everybody's still kind of just a kid trying to figure out where we're going in life, and then how to figure out different challenges. Your grandparents on both sides are kind of awesome in already knowing what to do, and sometimes if it doesn't seem like Mom and Dad have the right answers, I tell you what, Grandma and Grandpa sure do. They may not know everything, but they dang sure know a lot. Outside of that, the kind of job I'm looking for right now to be able to pick up that slack for what we need, I'm hoping to find a stay-at-home job, mainly for that consistent income, and because I'm blind, I can't drive, and I need to be able to provide some kind of consistency for you guys. Now, whether that's customer service, therapy, or we're doing some kind of software development like your grandpa's wanting me to do, we'll get it figured out. But ultimately, at the end of this, I want to have enough passive income for your mother and me to stay home perpetually and just not worry about finances. It's kind of where we are right now. We have your aunt currently living upstairs, and we're renting that out to her, and we have 2 duplexes, and we need to find somebody to move into one of the units here really soon, because this mortgage that we took out on the house, it's pretty steep right now. I'm hoping that we can eventually try and knock down the mortgage payments, and hopefully get a better interest rate when that day comes. But that's kind of everything right now. The only thing that I can really think about is that I want to let you guys know that I love you, and no matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, that's always going to stay the same. Whether or not you make mistakes, or you become valedictorian of your class, or you win prestigious awards or whatever, or you're sports stars, I don't care. For me, you are my children, and I love you, and that is never going to change. That is never going to stop. If I were to give one more thing for the end of the video, I would say stay close to the gospel, stay close to God. Because as you grow up and as you learn, you're going to see that society's standards are going to consistently and considerably change in the short time that you were alive. And I have seen individuals who began with a concrete and a immovable set of standards that they decided weren't for them, and their values and their standards in life consistently shifted and changed and were never consistently stable. And that's probably the biggest warning I have for this first video, is stay true to the gospel, because it's not going to change, and the core principles and values are always going to stay the same, which is that every individual is a child of God, and they are loved, and though they stray from the path, God will always love them. That doesn't mean that their life choices or their values are right or good or of eternal worth or value. Their actions compared to their being are two different things. So learn to love the person and hate the sin, and learn to be able to distinguish and put the delineation right between those two. Learn to tell them apart and not have them inseparable, because that will lead you astray. But that's kind of all I have for you guys right now. I love you. Stay true to what you know to be true, and your mother loves you. And try not to drive her up the wall too much, because she's doing her absolute best that she can, and both your mother and I have our flaws, and all we ask is that you guys be patient with us and to learn from our mistakes, and to not try to follow in the paths that we walk that may not be right all the time. Learn from us and rise above. But I love you guys, and I'll probably make another one of these soon, and hopefully I'll be inspired and prompted like I was for this one.